Hey guys, there are a few free people pieces that I have been looking at for I think a couple years now, and I've never quite pulled the trigger. So if you've ever found yourself staring at like the Free People Hit the Slopes fleece jacket, or the Packable Pippa puffer, or even their loungewear Hailey set that I feel like everyone and their brother owns at this point, this is for you. So I pulled together a few of the pieces that I've been staring at from Free People in like loungewear and some of their activewear, and then, you know, because it's Free People and it's fun, I threw in a few like cute tops and stuff. So let's get into it. All right, first up, we have the infamous Hit the Slopes jacket. And I bought it in two colors actually. And the first thing I notice is that both colors are way more intense in person than they appear online. So Free People is not the only retailer to sort of like doctor their photos to get different colors. This is almost completely neon. Yeah, it's a little bright for me. This is the size extra small. And the difference between the extra small and the small is that this is actually surprisingly a little bit shorter. It's narrower through the shoulders, which some may like, and the fit overall is a little bit shorter. I prefer the size small, which is my normal size in most brands, but it tends to be a size larger than what I will sometimes take in Free People. This is the same Hit the Slopes jacket, size small. This color looks a little less neon-y and a little paler online, and it's definitely a more intense sort of like electric mint green. I thought this jacket was super snuggly. The fit is fantastic. Fleece jackets often have that sort of like straight boxy fit. They can be unflattering, and this one is a really special piece. So I totally get the hype of this jacket. So next up is the Pippa Packable puffer. And so while I can't vouch for how warm this thing will be in the winter, I have heard reports from people who live in like decently cold places that it's surprisingly warm given how light it is. This piece I am obsessed with. The fit is so lovely. It is so lightweight. It's packable, just like the name says. You could easily scrunch this up and pack it in a suitcase. It is like just a little bit more chic in terms of fit, and the color range is fantastic. Let's talk about this Hailey set. I bought it in two colors. There's ivory and there's gray, and the ivory is, frankly, it's more of a gray. I'm not quite sure what's going on here, but to me, this looked pretty dramatically different than the online photo. That said, I'm wearing an extra small in this set, which is typically what I take in Free People. And I think the fit is great. Yeah, I thought this set was super cute. They're advertising it as a great set for travel. I know lots of people have it and love it. I do like the feel. It's 100% cotton, which is sometimes harder to find these days. And while it's not like soft and smooth, it does have like this sort of like nubby texture. It feels really nice against the skin, and it's nice and cool, but can also be warm because it's cotton and natural fabric. Yeah, this is a good set. So next up, we have the Adelaide sweater set. This for me was like the biggest heartbreak of the bunch. The shape's amazing. I'm wearing a size small, and the top I'm obsessed with. The pants also are fantastic. The main thing is the fact that they're just too long for me. I'm just under 5'3". These pants are way too long. They have almost a dropped crotch too, which like I'm actually okay with, but usually if I flip the waistband over, it would be fine, except in this case, the waistband is so thick that when I flip it over, it's like just too bulky overall in my midsection. If I were to wear these, I would probably only be able to wear these around the house, which is a shame because they are so darn cute. If this could be hemmed, this would be the most epic travel set. I would throw this on with like a long coat, and like that's how I would travel for the holidays. This one I'm still debating, we will see. Okay, let's get into the Free People active stuff. I had been eyeing up this cute little running top, but again, Free People does this kind of stuff just so stinking well. Instead of just like a boxy sort of oversized shape, they kind of did an asymmetrical hem. So there's always something a little bit more interesting, and the color range is amazing. The only thing about this top, it's like banana soft, stretchy, super lightweight. It feels like you're wearing nothing, but it is paper thin. It is thinner than paper, definitely thinner than paper. And so this bad boy shows every little lump and bump. So if you have like a sports bra that kind of squeezes you funny in the back, like all of those like bumps are easily gonna show through this top. It hides nothing. Next up, we have the Good Karma shorts, and I have been eyeing these for a while, but where I kept making my mistake is I kept ordering a size small or medium, and I find that these shorts, in my mind, run really small. These are a medium large. They're super comfortable around my waist. I like how high they come up. The only thing I don't love about these Good Karma shorts, and I think this is a really odd design detail, well, you can even see when I hold them up. See how they look like bloomers? They totally have that look of bloomers. So the waistband around your leg, like right at the like wider part of your thigh, squeezes. I don't care. I'm just gonna go with it because I really like the color of this particular short. But I did find that was sort of like an odd design detail. Usually bike shorts don't squeeze quite so hard right there. I have been looking for bike shorts with a shorter inseam just because I'm so short. These fit the bill. Okay, so next up, we have this oversized half zip sweatshirt. I was drawn to it because I'm having, like, I feel like this electric blue is having a huge moment this fall. And this is the kind of color that I can easily see myself wearing through winter into spring, you know, including this fall. So they talk about dopamine dressing, and for me, that means like electric blue. It just reminds me of like summer and ocean and happier things. This piece I highly recommend. It's just like cozy and oversized, and it's great. It's totally great. So Free People sells these tube socks. They are so freaking adorable. That said, they are also a little big. Oh, I take it back. I take that back. They've completely fixed it. So I ordered these socks a year ago and they were too big. Before they were almost more like that old-fashioned tube sock from the 70s. So I'm gonna link up this pair exactly because this pair has more stretch, it hugs your foot, and this one is fantastic. So yes, yay Free People, good job. Just a quick like update. Free People has the most amazing selection of On sneakers and Hoka sneakers. Because I feel like the colorways that I like sell out at Nordstrom like this, and they sell out at Zappos like this. And so my trick has been going to Free People because they almost always have like a really good colorway that isn't sold out. Let's talk a few everyday pieces. So I picked up these shoes kind of on a whim. I do love ballet flats, but these struck me as something like a little bit different, a little more edgy, and they're freaking fantastic. They do have some cushion. I personally, after, you know, standing barefoot around my house for 3 years during the pandemic, I find that like I need supportive shoes now. It's really sad. So I'm probably gonna put some inserts into these bad boys. But other than that, they're very comfortable. And I like that the ankle strap sort of holds you in so they don't slide off your feet. And the other thing I appreciate about this particular pair of ballet flats is the design they got right. Sometimes the ankle strap is in the wrong place. So if you have a high arch, it hurts when you walk, like when you actually, you know, bend your foot to walk. It's like pulling up against the ankle strap and it feels horrible. The ankle strap is back far enough, so not only does it look really cute on your foot, but it's super comfortable to walk in. Highly recommend these. I've been staring at this one shoulder top for so long now, and I finally pulled the trigger. It's literally just t-shirt material, nothing fancy, but I did have to size down. The opening is fairly large, and so the size small did feel like it was just gonna like swoop, accidentally pop down. So this is an extra small. I totally love it and looks good with shorts and high rise and low rise. Yeah, it's good stuff. This is the sweater that I want to wear all winter long, or I think it is, you know, like the sort of like boxier cropped sweater, because then you don't have to worry about like trying to tuck it in to show the high waist of your jeans off. So this is like, put it on, no tucking required, perfect. I do want to note that this is 100% cotton and it's oddly soft. I actually thought it was made out of acrylic because it's so soft, but no. The tag says 100% cotton. I almost can't believe it. Oh, lastly, before I forget, this little top. I love Free People thermals, but in the past, they've always been like skin tight and super long, and so they finally updated the fit, so it's a little bit looser, a little bit thicker and more nubby, and the cropped shape, and like a nice little like plunging neckline if you want. I really like the colors on this guy. Yeah, that's all the pieces that I'm trying right now from Free People. If there's anything else that you were hoping that we would try on and report back on, let us know in the comments below. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See ya.